10 means, 10 avenues monitoring spirits, monitoring demons, witchcraft gain access into your life to monitor you in order to stop your star, your destiny, and your glory. 10 avenue whereby monitoring spirits gain access into your life in order to block every blessings, connections, and breakthrough coming to you so as to make you miserable and pitiable. Believe me, monitoring spirits are the main weapons that witchcraft use to operate. And when the Bible says, suffer not a witch to live, Bible understand that witchcrafts are in existence and that they do a lot of mayhem, a lot of evil in people's life. Virtually every family you see on earth, one way or the other, there is operation of witchcraft in that particular family. And one thing about devil is that devil is not omnipotent, omnipresence, and omniscience. What devil is omni-information. So that is why monitoring spirits are always at work in order to get information for their manager, which is the devil, to use it to undo someone. And the monitoring spirits are the main agent, the main weapon that witchcraft use in order to destroy, bring down somebody, destroy somebody's star, destiny, and glory. Believe me, if you can follow me till the end of this video, you'll find out these avenues whereby monitoring spirit assess someone in order to bring that person down, because your knowledge of it will help you to know the remedy to use in order to be sure that you are not being monitored spiritually, so that you will be able to achieve your destiny, your glory, and your star, especially as we are about to enter 2023. That speedy year, you don't need anything to be a roadblock, obstacle, or hindrance from achieving your destiny in that year. So that is why we have to stop them now before they stop us. Welcome once again to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I will discuss 3 important variables which are actually health, safety, and spirituality. Believe me, if you can understand and master how these 3 work correctly, the star will not be your limit. It becomes your starting point. If this is the very first time you are landing in this channel, you are highly welcome. Please do well to hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so that YouTube will always notify you once I upload a new video. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I'm grateful. Thank you for everything you have been doing. May God honor you, surprise you, and cause you to ride upon the high places of this earth. For my new timers, please, whatever video you might be looking for, just write Jenny Action TV / the keyword in that video, probably how to overcome witchcraft attack. You'll be able to get the videos I've made on that, or you write how to stop monitoring demons. Jenny Action TV / how to stop monitoring demons. You get the video I've made on that. So without wasting time, let's quickly get into the video of today. Number 1 ways by which monitoring spirits gain access into your life is number 1, your phone. Phone is one powerful weapon of the witchcraft. In fact, the process that brought phone into existence is even witchcrafting. Witchcraft is actually people that possess some supernatural powers. God naturally gives supernatural powers to achieve positive things for him. But instead of them using those powers positively, they begin to use it negatively. Like the white men, most of them actually divert their powers to positive things. That's why you see them be able to manufacture this phone. You see this electromagnetic force that will make you to be able to connect all over the world, speak to people, even a kind of use video call to see people in any location and communicate. The same way that is easy for you to communicate to people physically, witches and wizards, monitoring spirits use phone a lot in order to connect to people. And one of the ways they do it is that they try to get your number. That is why, as you have traveled, be mindful of the people you are giving your number. So when they get your number, they start calling you unnecessarily. That is why you will see that somebody has finished answering calls, slump and die. Somebody manipulated and say, I just send you this recharge card, and then please, can you send me back? It's a mistake. Once you send back, the person says, I'm praying for you. We hear such stories. That's activities of witchcraft. But that does not mean you will not lock your phone, lock out from answering anybody that you don't know. If you are not rich, you won't be rich. because most of the time what will change your life will also come as a result of phone call. But all I am saying is that you have to be careful. Once somebody calls you on phone and you start having problems, there are people that will call you, maybe in your marriage you have been peaceful, suddenly you begin to see quarrel. A particular number will call you. Once he finish calling you, your family is in shambles, you start having ill feeling. Please ban that number, block it off from calling you. And when somebody calls, instead of going straight to the point and telling you something that is valuable, the person is telling you stories, trying to kind of get one information or the other. Where are you now? Have you secured a job? How is your husband? Is he still working? Those a kind of probing question that is meant to collect information might be a way that witchcraft want actually to get access information about you in order to bring you down. And most of the times it comes from relatives. It may be distant relative or close relative. A man's enemies are those of his own household. The Bible has said it, then it is serious at that. So mind who you are giving phone number, mind who you answer their call, mind who adds you in any WhatsApp group, and so on and so forth. It may be an avenue to access your life. At a time, Bible says, come out from among them and be separate. If you actually want to live a victorious life, you make yourself an ego. Ego don't actually flock. Ego, they goes alone. So that does not mean you don't have relationship with people, but it's a kind of just to be careful, because even the Bible says that we should be sober, be vigilant, for your adversary the devil goeth about seeketh who to devour. So that is number one. Number two avenue is actually mirror. Because of time, so, and those that used to complain the video is long, I'm not going to talk anything about mirror. I made some videos about it. I will pin it to this video. It's one of the avenue that the enemy uses to monitor you. Number three, wall geckos. Yes, wall geckos, some of them might be innocent, but how do you differentiate the ones that are innocent and the ones that are demonic, that the ones that are agent or monitoring spirit? So because you may not actually differentiate, it is better you get rid of it completely from your home. Most of the quarrels, most of the unnecessary problem that arises in homes is actually because of the presence of wall gecko who comes to collect information and take to their witchcraft cover, because they are human beings that have turned into such in order to use it to work against you. And then when they see meaningful progress, they start blocking it. So to get rid of wall gecko is very simple. Get a kind of stem, cassava stem, stand it at the 4 edges of your house. Once they are in the 4 edges, especially where you normally see them, is in your bedroom, is in your kitchen, once it is standing there, they flee away. Where you don't have it, you should try everything possible to kill it. You can get some of the pesticide, insecticide, or this chemical that help to kill them and eradicate it from your home in order to enjoy your life. Another one, enemies uses to monitor you is certain flies and a kind of pussycat. When I'm telling you the things that are a kind of representing man in this earth, I told you that pussycat is one of them. Pussycat is being used by witches, witchcraft, not just to attack, to also monitor you. Sometimes if you are not careful, you see in the night while you are sleeping, pussycat is in the window looking at you. So people that are living in certain places, sometimes you see some strange flies that will come in their numbers and then be in your house. And sometimes you are trying to kill it, you cannot finish it. Even sometimes it will be in your shop or office. Once you notice them, no need to go and fight physically. Just enter into prayers, then prayerfully get alligator pepper that you have opened for spiritual use. I am not here to tell you all about that. I'll pin it in this video so that you know how to open alligator pepper for spiritual use. Then get 21 seed of it, and then get 3 pieces of bitter kola. Then pound them very well. As you finish pounding it, store it in a container like this, fill it with water, and then shake it very well. Then get another 7 seed of alligator pepper. Alligator pepper does not go on a shameful journey. Put it in your mouth and start praying, and then begin to sprinkle the water all over the place they normally come, all over the place they are. Some will come only in the night, they will not come daytime. Anyhow you are seeing it, you begin to sprinkle it and speak to it that I'm sending you back to whosoever that sent you here, back to the sender. Go and finish them, go attack them. This home is out of bound for you. You are not required to be in this house, and you are sprinkling, you are speaking. By God's grace, within some hours they will vanish and will never ever return in your house. So that is that about how to deal with that one. Another avenue that the enemy uses to monitor you and to undo you is actually your hair. Hair is your glory, and then your nails. Mind how you cut your nails anyhow. When you cut your nails, don't just drop it in any dustbin anyhow, even including your house, because sometimes even witchcraft comes there in the night in form of anything to come and collect those things and go. They can use mouth or use whatever to collect it and go. So the only best way to be able to kind of handle your nails whenever you cut it off, even if you go for manicure and pedicure in the kind of beauty shops, try to gather it, because ndị Igbo tụrụ ịnụ sị na nkwụcha abụghị ụjọ. To be careful is not because you are afraid. Many have left the stage. So you just have to do what you have to do and leave the rest for God. So when you gather it, pray on it that any man that will try any evil with it, that it will backfire. Flush it in the toilet, either water system or pit toilet, anyhow. Flush it. Let it not be existing at all. By so doing, you are saved. For your hair, the same thing. You happen to cut your hair, happen to go to salon, it's better you are using your own things, and then get out your hair. That's strands of your hair that has cut out or something. Flush it in the toilet, praying that no man will be able to use it. Any man that will try it, let the fire of vengeance of God crush that person. Then the next thing, the next avenue that monitoring spirit uses to get into your life is actually through stone that is in your environment. Even sand that is in your environment, they come to pack it and use it to even go to their coven to trace you. And the easiest way to get rid of that one is constantly packing sand and making decrees and praying that speaking to the land, they have ears, they hear, they have eyes, they see, they are beings. That any man or woman that will pack sand in this environment in order to work against all land, open up and swallow them. You send that stone on errand. All stones in this environment speak to you. Any man or woman that will come here to pick stone for any reason, your word carries power. Crush that person to death. Crush that person. Let everything the person have planned go back to the sender, and by so doing, you are saved. Use the power you have. You have that energy, you have the vibration, you have the grace to speak, and it comes to existence. Make it a daily routine. Once you come out in front of your house, you talk to the land on daily basis. Just as you make it a daily routine to eat, make it a daily routine to speak everything in your environment, the leaves, everything. Speak to them that all of you be collaborating to work to my favor. You will never agree with my enemies to work against me. I made a video that once you are leaving your house every morning, put your right middle finger on your head. You need to get that video and begin to bless yourself. Declare that every element of creation will collaborate together to favor you, and they will refuse to cooperate with your enemies to work against you. Likewise, address all the stones, the sand, everything in your environment, that all of them will collaborate together to favor you. They will refuse to cooperate with your enemies to work against you. And believe me, you continue living victorious life. Another avenue that the enemy uses to monitor you is your shadow. Your shadow is very, very important. One of these days, I'll make video on how you can actually use your shadow to get rich. What do I mean? That shadow that sometimes when the sun is shining, or even in the evening like this, you are moving, you see your shadow. Shadow is also part of you. Be careful of who is following you closely. If somebody make mistake to pack sand from your shadow to go and do anything, it works. And then to also use it to monitor you is a serious problem, because everything that about you will lay bare. It is just like you standing before the person. They know how to conjure it. Even sometimes with mirror, you will appear, and then they will now begin to monitor everything happening in your home. Whenever good thing is coming, maybe money, they will use something to block it. Job want to come to you, they divert it to another person. That's how all your blessing will be diverted. Your shadow is very, very important. All I will tell you is just be careful. Know who is following you at the back, by the side when you are moving, and then if they want to pick something on the ground, you have to be sure that it's not sand that person is packing. But once somebody packs sand from your shadow, the person can use it to bring your undoing, and you can't afford to have that type of problem. That's where you see yourself on ending problems, sickness today, leg pain the other day, malaria the other time, because they will just place you as an image somewhere. Then today they will come and knock the head. You will start, my head. Before you get over that, they puncture the eyes. My eyes. Before you get over that, they kick your leg. Spiritually, all these things will be manifesting physically. So please, you have to be very, very careful, because we are living in a wicked, devastating, and evil world where human beings are more dangerous than the spirit, because actually to an extent we have power over the spirit. It's human being that energizes the spirit through their word of mouth. Cause is a spirit, a kind of blessing is a spirit. They will speak, do this, a spirit will now carry that there, a kind of instruction. So that is why you have to be very careful. Don't give monitoring spirit avenues to monitor you. Another one is your clothes. Mind where you spread your clothes, even your shoes. I made a video, things you will not share. Now sometimes it may not be that you are even sharing, but you will now dey kind of spread it anyhow, maybe outside, and leave it overnight. Before you know it, one of your clothes will get missing. You think that e just air that blew it away. You never knew that somebody have deliberately collected that cloth. Because your image is there, they use it to monitor you 247, do you any harms, send an arrow as they want, and the day they get tired of sending arrow, they may decide to kill you completely. Sometimes you will come back and notice that they have cut part of your clothes. Me, I have experienced it. One day I came back, I noticed, and before that thing happened, some house that day I was not feeling fine. Some two evil men I know visited my compound that day in pretend that they are looking for my husband. I already know that I have evil mission. Because I had malaria, I was vomiting. Their mind, because as you are speaking, I have this telepathic spirit. When you are speaking, I'm hearing, it's as if me and you are communicating. They were saying, this woman is pregnant, and yes, he will not be strong. This is opportunity to deal with her. And then the next day, because that thing I was wearing was a kind of sweater, that's a sweater, and it's very thick, it did not dry. I spread it on the line. By the time I come back the next morning, I spread it overnight, even left it and go safe. By the time I come back, they went exactly in position of where stomach used to be and cut it to go and do whatever. Me, I practice zero waste management now. I am gidiwa. I carry my clothes, put salt inside water, put anointing oil, put a kind of camphor, make decree that I'm sending it back to the sender, whatever they have done, and went ahead and carry my sweater. My husband was like, you can throw it away, burn it. I said, I'm not throwing this new sweater that I'm seeing. I'm not throwing it away. Let them do their work. And before you know it, you see those two men very, very miserable till now, and they still see me bubbling and thinking, what is the secret of this woman? Believe me, you may not be too strong spiritually, or you might be strong, but these things are avoidable. At least ruining your clothes, spoiling the clothes. So don't spread your clothes anyhow outside. Don't leave your shoes anyhow outside, because they can actually use it. Your image is printed in whatever you are using to be monitoring you, and then do you any harm or destroy you any day they want. So to avoid this, please, please, and please take care of your things. Always spread it inside. Or monitor it when it is dry, take it inside. Another avenue that they use to monitor people, witchcraft, demons, evil spirits, are actually your pictures. Both the ones you uploaded on the internet and others, they can actually print it to use and be able to deal with you. But that one have solution. If only you can get 3-eye coconut and then open the coconut from the third eye. I have made video on that. I even also pin it here so that you watch it. And then on a Wednesday, drink that water, fring up that coconut. For 3 months, nobody will be able to monitor you. After 3 months, it expires. You can do another one. Or I have made video on how you can actually get mirror, break it into pieces, mix your urine with charcoal, cover it, and bury it upside down, making your decree that nobody will try to monitor you. Everybody that will try it should be buried like this. And that is the end. Believe me, with that, you are secured and safe. So if only you can understand and take precautions as I have made in this video, believe me, you will live a victorious life on 2023, because you would have reduced the activities of monitoring demons to barest minimum. Above all is prayerfulness, especially midnight prayers. Destinies are concluded in the midnight, and all these witchcraft, evil demons operate at speed between 12 to 3 a.m. You can be waking up that time and pray, because believe me, that two cannot work except they agree. When they busy finish their monitoring game and say we want to stop you, and you are saying nobody can stop me, I am unstoppable, I am untouchable, believe me, they will just perish, because we actually have power over them. As many that receive him today, he has given power to be the sons and daughters of God. So long as you are on the Lord's side, you have power that can defeat them and bring them hands down. So why not go and try some of this? You will surely come back and begin to testify. Not just testifying, you will live a victorious life. So with this, I've actually come to the end of today's video. If you find it helpful, please give me that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell notification so as to get my next upload. Please and please don't forget to comment on this video. Give this video a thumbs up. As you do that, everything about you will be lifted 2023. God bless you.